Alright, so I'm probably gonna have to repeat this, during the stream, but, 30 minutes, great, that's increased, awesome. Amazing. Because I want to do something before we jump straight into this, so... Oh. Fucking never mind then. So yeah, just a couple of things. Most important thing, to start off with, I'm starting to get in a lot of pain now. Particularly my left shoulder, which in my streaming setup at the moment is the arm I extend to my keyboard, because I've got to keep my mic on my desk. And it is causing me a lot of issues. So, like, I need to get a mic arm very soon, but if it starts flaring up a lot, I may need to stop streaming for a little bit, because if that's kind of the thing that's aggravating things, then I need to make sure I don't, cripple myself, or put myself in enough pain that I can't work, and streaming is probably going to be the thing that trips or doesn't get priority in that situation. So yeah, I'm gonna do like a little bit here before I do the trial. Oh god, I'm even low energy right now. I've been working through this the entire day, and unfortunately I do not deal with like muscle pain or pain that verges on the chronic very well. But yeah, I'll do the trial in a little bit. I want to give like anyone who was here yesterday a little bit of an opportunity to rock up and watch the conclusion of that. Come on, then, show me what you found. Yeah, I had this container. Could it be a charm of some sort? It was exactly where you said it'd be. Then that means your visions were... Now, do you believe in the Great Serpent? Fine, fine. The Great Serpent is real. More importantly, that charm seems familiar. I think I've seen the children use them for their incantations. Yeah, I'm sure of it. My father once found one while hunting in the woods. If memory serves, they can be used to invoke... This isn't the Seat of Sacrifice queue. You might have been here just after I explained Pally's, but I'm gonna give it, like, a little bit of time. Just so people who rocked up, you know, at, like, 10 or whatever it was last night, the chance to kind of come back if they're really keen. I probably won't wait too long, though, because I'm probably going to make this stream short, because I'm still in pain. So, yeah. Memory serves, they can be used to invoke powerful fire spells after absorbing enough ether. By the Abyss. They plan to use them to cipher the Greatwood's life force. My visions will at last come to pass. Why are you laughing? Don't you realize how serious this is? That flow of ether you were talking about converges here at Slitherbow, doesn't it? It's why we have that large aetherite outside. If the flow is disrupted, our crops would wither, the land would be rendered barren, animals would die. It would mean the end of our village, and all of Raktika would likely follow. You just poke the... Oh, Great One, I beseech you once more, grant us the strength and the wisdom to avert this terrible crisis. Seeming like this makes the whole thing seem like nonsense, but there's no denying Quinfort was right about what would happen thus far. We have to figure out what the children are up to before it's too late. Snakes in the grass. Quinfort seeks eager enlightenment from the Great Serpent. The Will of the Wood would see us bring Slitherbow and all of Raktika back from the brink. Great Serpent, show us the way. Show us how we might deliver our people from certain destruction. Shh. If anyone sees that thing, they're going to kick it out of the village. Then where would we be? We have precious little time to concern ourselves with the others. What's more, the Great Serpent has blessed us with another sign of what's to come. What is it this time? Behold the scales of its belly, and you will see the scar that marked Zaddle's conquest has vanished. However, a new scar has appeared close to its tail. Children would threaten another site of great power, and judging by the shape of this scar, I've no doubt it is near Dyer's Wash. They must be stopped. Agreed, though I fear only one of us is actually up to the task. And you are certain about this scar? I don't see anything of the sort on its tail. At any rate, I think it'd be for the best if you went to investigate. We've already found proof the children are up to something. It would be foolish not to press further, perhaps. Or perhaps the Will of the Wood will give us another sign while you're away. But yeah, I figured it might be a good Oh, wow. The Star Shower is just a constant weather thing until we solve that. That's pretty neat, honestly. But yeah, if I'm in the queue for the near raid for too long, I think I'll just go and queue up for the Cedar Sacrifice. Hang on, hold on a second. Fuck. Yeah, so for those just joining, unfortunately I've kind of like hurt my shoulder, and I think it's because of the way I've been sitting during streaming. Like I'm kind of extending my left arm and... Oh, hello. Wild child, willful child. Fool, you cannot stop us. You know what? I beg to differ. So I'm a little bit low energy today because I'm just fucking exhausted. All things considered. Hi. He's defeated our spiders. Let us away. There is still work to be done. I like your robes. The children of the everlasting darkness have escaped into the woods. Give chase that you might learn of their schemes. Sake. Sorry, I'm like slowly trying to adjust to make sure I'm like actually sitting right so I'm not like hurting my arm doing this. Hi, again. Oh, that was why, because I was paralyzed. Fuckers. Among the children's belongings, you find a scroll detailing their plans to cleanse the forest. guess that's kind of unambiguous then. Quinfort's telling the truth. He can speak to the serpent. Oh, fuck off. Okay, we're getting pretty close with it. That was the wrong... Oh, I wonder if I can talk to the bustling broom. Yamanaksud fo kepsatan. Swish, swish, swish. Oh, swish, swisharoo. This room must be spotless when she returns. I have no fucking clue what it was saying to begin with, but... Alrighty then. Alright, I found their plans. You are returned, though that is no surprise. I entreated the gods for your protection with a hymn from the Gospel of Quinfort. They would not, could not deny my plea. Shadows give me strength. Aldine, were you able to find anything? Some plans? The text on this page outlines a plan to irreparably upset the balance of the Rectica Greatwood. A coordinated strike to cut off all flows of ether to Slitherbow. It beggars belief that they could love the forest so, yet be so blind to its needs. We need no further proof of what the children are up to. We have to tell the others, defend the sites they mean to befoul, and destroy those magicked containers. Explaining how we came to know all this will prove difficult, of course, but I'll not see your hard work wasted. We must also give thanks to the great serpent who first sensed the children's ill intent, the divine protector who thought us worthy vessels to carry out its work. My heart swells to know the will of the wood smiles upon us. Why do I get the feeling he's actually like a child of the eternal darkness, or never-ending darkness? Oh, shit. Your pet, I mean, the great serpent, it's gone. It was here just a moment ago. We should go look for it. No, my friend. The great serpent has fulfilled its duty in protecting the Great Wood, and so it returns to slumber. Is that so? Perhaps it really was the great serpent. If you truly mean that, Valen, then perhaps you are ready to learn the truth of its origins. And I would start from the very beginning. It begins with the sizable crystal in Lake Tusi Mekta we know as Fruit of the Protector. If the legends are true, it dates back to a time preceding the Empire of Ronka. There he goes. I suspect I'll be getting an earful for the rest of the day. But I think our work here is finally done. I wish there was some way I could repay you for all your help. Though I should probably go while he's still swept up in his lectures. Take care, Aldine. Hopefully we'll meet again soon. Oh wow, I thought I was really going to get something. Though this is largely an assumption based on my visions noted in chapter 2, verse 17 in the Gospel of... Come back here, Valen. I still have to tell you about the serpent's influence on the founding of Ronka. Okay, well at least he wasn't interested in me. So close to getting the copied factory. Oh. Huh. I really thought there would have been more to that quest. Huh. Oh, shit. I mean, if I wasn't so close to actually forming a party in the raid, I probably would actually jump out and go into the queue for the Siege of Sacrifice, but... There is another quest that I wanted to finish up, so... Starting to think it's because my left arm isn't as supported as the right one, because I have to extend it out like this. It wouldn't be a bad idea to run the near raids anyway for potential gear catch-up. I don't remember which slots you still need to upgrade. That is a good point, wrong way. Also, welcome. I hope you're having a good day. I mean, pretty much all the core gear slots. Like, everything that's still blue on the left side, I think, needs upgrading. And I could get upgrades for some of the other things, but I think mostly I'm at 455 for most. Yeah. Which, if I remember correctly, 460 gear was near raids? Or, like, the first one, at least. Is this the thing I got interrupted in last time, or did I actually finish this? Oh, no, I didn't. I see. Fina yearns to explore the outside world, and Siuna would remain hidden from it. As long as I can remember, they were inseparable. Fina's mirthfulness tempered by Siuna's pragmatism. Never realized such differences in principles could divide them so. We have finished with the altar. I gather you appraised Master Lenile with what happened. We wish to apologize for... There is no need. However, were you to petition the spirits again, I suspect they would answer as they did before. Ow. It will not happen again, I swear it. Please say you will let us try again. Yes, let us try with one of our own and not this outsider. Something would have worked if not for him. Enough, Siuna. The problem lies not with our guest, but with you and your sister. You've been fighting over the future of Fanau, is that right? Family is not meant to agree on everything, but fail to respect your differences, and before long you will have no family at all. What would become of Fanau if the others shared in your contempt for one another? You are to prepare for another petitioning of the spirits, and I expect you to come to terms before then. If the ritual is to succeed, you must find harmony. I apologize for burdening you further, but may I ask you to accompany them? Yeah. Probably a good idea if shit hits the fan again. We'll make this work, I promise. I will leave you to your work then. I fear you have a long day ahead of you. Ooh, we lost all the tanks. And a large chunk of DPS. That's a big hit to the queue time, I feel. Lynyle furrows her brow with a look of both concern and exasperation. Aldine, once more I appoint you witness to the petition. But before there can be another ceremony, a new set of offerings must be made ready, an oblation of meats and fruits favoured by the gods. Might I ask you to help with their preparations? Very good. The three of you should finish in no time at all. Once you've gathered what is required, you would report back to me at once. I will go ahead and begin searching for fruits. I suppose I will hunt for meat, though it would be faster to handle this all myself. I never realized she had grown so cold. She's always been quite prideful and committed to protecting our traditions. I understand her reservations about permitting outsiders into our woods, but to be so unwelcoming even to allies of Ronka for whom we have waited all these years... It concerns me greatly. Meanwhile, Fina seems more than willing to be the perfect host, but now I wonder if her enthusiasm is genuine. With what you have learned from the others, perhaps now you can get through to Fina and Siuna. Convince them to speak of their troubles. Siuna is by far the most stubborn of the two. Reach her with your words, and Fina too will open up to you before long. Okay, I think if we're not close by the time I do one or two more objectives in this quest, I'm just gonna queue up for the Seed of Sacrifice, because... well, actually, to be fair, that's not gonna be... You know what, I'm just gonna queue for the Seed. Fuck it. That's gonna take too long, I feel. And if the queues are long for... Wait, what? Oh, fuck. Actually, you know what? You know what? Fuck it. Let's see which one goes first. It's probably going to be the seat, but... Again, she chooses you as witness. Well, let's get this over with. We require the meat of blue stags for the offering. 3 stags should supply us enough. With enough, I think. If you can handle that, I will gather the rest. Oh. Wow, I actually am kind of surprised that thing survived. I think we need 3. Well, here you go. A couple of them might be a bit charred, but... not bad. Perhaps you are worthy of the others' praise. I'm not quite as fast as my bow, though after all my training, I would be surprised if you were. All that training to provide for Fanau and protect the ruins. Growing up, I believed we would always be able to defend these woods on our own, but now... Never mind. Would you go and check on Fina? I will see if there is aught else worth hunting. having a rough time even on the trial. I guess it's a good thing that I queued up now, rather than leaving it till later. I feel like it was, like, a lot shorter a queue earlier in the day. Or, sorry, last night. But then again, I guess that makes sense, because, like, Japan is, like, a little ahead? Well, sorry, a little behind us. Well, Australia, sorry. So, like, maybe their prime time is a little bit later in the night than it is here. There you are. Take a Siuna turned you away. Well, you're more than welcome here. I'm having trouble finding suitable mushrooms for the offering. If you could bring me 3, I would be forever grateful. Oh, it's a bigger area than I thought we needed to explore. Oh god, my throat's also all over the place. I mean, I guess I did, like, stream for 7 hours yesterday, so... not really an insignificant amount of time. Actually, that reminds me. Right, I need to fix those bars to be able to add stuff to the side. Like, I understand why they're not putting in, like, an add-on API, or at least their kind of stance on it and what it would lead to. But man, I really wish I had, like, Tell Me When, but 14, or Final Fantasy 14. Tell Me When was basically just, like, I mean, you more or less just had uninteractable hotbars that you could just set anywhere on the screen, and you set icons to them to track, like, buffs and debuffs. Now, obviously, you can mess around with, like, where buffs and debuffs sit, and, you know, you can do extra hotbars to do some of that stuff. But then there's things, but it got, like, a little bit more technical where you could say, okay, if I'm in this state and have this buff, then I want you to show this icon. Otherwise, I don't want to see it. And that would be perfect for something like Brand of Purgatory, which I keep getting lost in, but... Were you able to find anything promising? Sure did. A succulent-looking mushroom found in the forest of Ixmaya. These will do nicely. Thank you. Never in my wildest dreams did I think I could work alongside one from outside the Greatwood. Yet, here you are. And now I cannot help but wonder, what if the future of Fanau lies beyond our borders? The captain of your Crystarium is Vis, yes? Those who leave our village are never to return, but she's proof they may yet go on to do great things. We could reach out to them, allow them to go freely between here and there, new homes, perhaps even establish new settlements. Vis would thrive, and the future of Fanau would be secure. That is how I wish to honor our duty to His Eminence, by finding our sisters who left the Greatwood. But that also means leaving behind Siuna. How I wish she would understand. I think it is time I talked with her. Ah! Siuna? She's in trouble. Oh. In any other circumstance, this would be a perfect opportunity for me to go, better hunter than me, eh? You. Of course it would be you. Now the beasts are gone. No matter. I will find another. What? Siuna, no. This is all my fault. When he and his comrades first arrived in Fanau, I was elated. Everyone was. It was a chance to learn about the world beyond the Great Wood. But I never stopped to consider your feelings. What you might think if you left Fanau. I've always known of your desire to see the outside world. I've only myself to blame for not voicing my concerns. Times have changed, and with your arrival, the greatest of our duties to the late Emperor has been fulfilled. The ruins still require our protection, but perhaps we can find another way. One that does not require we sacrifice our freedom. It would be selfish of me to deny you your dreams for the sake of tradition. You would not be the first, nor the last, to leave Fanau. No matter where you go, we will always be family. Oh, Siuna. We're not your only allies outside Fanau. She has no intention of abandoning Fanau when she leaves. What does he mean by this, sister? You are incredibly talented, and you will make a fine member of the Guard someday. But we are not all suited for such duty, and those that are grow fewer and fewer. We need help, sister, to these who now lead lives beyond the Great Wood. And you would find them for us? Then I would make Fanau a village that welcomes them home with open arms. It is a change to prosper as we once did before the Flood, to ensure we carry on the legacy of our forebears. We must seize it, sister, together. I know not what to say. A word of thanks, perhaps, to our friend here. If not for him, we would still be at odds. You almost sound sincere, sister. If you are done with your jokes, we should be heading back. Lanile will be worried. I should have learnt my lesson trying to do raids and trials on a weekday night. I feel like I should know at this point that this doesn't usually end well. Also, I just realized there's the fucking... Hang on. I'm gonna move the webcam here a little bit. No, the other way. Yeah, there we go. I mean, I have had to kind of adjust where I'm sitting because of what's happening, because of my shoulder and whatnot, but I want to keep myself either in the center or the, like, right side of the capture. So I think that looks better. Now that you have the offering, it is time we talked. No need, Master Lanile. Fina and I are fine. Better than fine. Changes come quickly to Fanau, and we allowed it to divide us when we should have embraced it together. We've learned from our mistake and come to understand that, though we walk different paths, our goal is the same. That is all that matters in the end. Fuck, I only got 2 DPS for that. Well, it is certainly good to see you two are back to your old selves. Well, we did have a little help. Fuck it, I may as well continue this until it's bloody done, because Q ain't popping anytime soon. God damn it. It's time, Aldine. Fina and I will make ready for the ritual. Meet with us at the Morning Stars when you are ready. Alright, round 2. Oh, there we go. Yeah, fuck it. Let us begin. Oh, sorry, hang on a second. Oh, sure, cool. Actually, I have to go? Can we hold the ritual for, like, a while? Oh, fuck. I hope that didn't... Okay, no, there it goes. Shit. Oh, God. I thought I fucked that up for a second, but, like, it definitely wouldn't have let me go into something that I couldn't be pulled out of for this anyway, so... It's fine. Okie dokie. How the fuck did they find this place in a mine? Is there supposed to be no music? Because that is very unsettling. Oh, there's the crew. There's no music. What is that awful noise? Oh my god, are we using access points to move around as well? That would be amazing. What am I in? B. Alright. Be in the center. It's just funny with the fucking long arms. That's amazing. Okay, there's music. I was gonna say, what the hell? Oh no, balls. Where? Jeez, there wasn't telegraphing on that one. How did I get hit by that? Oh, that was dumb. What? Oh my... Okay. Oh. Wouldn't be a first attempt at a raid without me wiping like an idiot, I guess. Holy shit, that doesn't give you any time to react. Anything good? No. Oh, here comes the music. At some point, I've actually got to turn down the, like, effects to just me or whatever it is. I'm just straight up putting near music in this game. It's actually kind of amazing, but... That was the wrong one. Oh, do we get put in here based on the alliance group we're in? That's kind of neat. There's also no mistaking what the fuck is up to, because, man, there were some times in the raids where people did not understand where you were supposed to go with your groups. Oh. Hello, Hobbs. Oh my god, are you serious? I thought I ate that for a second. completely missed that. Fuck. Oh, okay. I missed that completely. Okay, that was nothing. Oh, shit. Doesn't look like there was anything for me. No. I like that the teleporting points are access points. That's a really nice touch. Yeah, destroy the core. Oh boy. Oh, no, don't you do it. There we go. Oh, thought I didn't jump out of that quick enough. Did she really get in a flight unit that just got immediately hacked? Oh, that's kind of amazing. Ooh. Hit the unit hard enough, we might be able to disrupt this connection. Just keep destroying it, it'll be fine. Oh. Oh, of course we're gonna fight one of them. People aren't even down there yet. Are you fucking for real? Good old angles. That's the thing I'm standing in. Very cool. Oh. Is it going to knock us onto the other platform? Yeah. Oh my god. Alright. I see. Like, the shit that's scariest when I don't know what's actually going on is when everyone seems to be running in a different direction. I just wasted a fucking further ruin. Amazing. Everyone's still standing there. Great. God damn it. Oh no. Okay. Hello? Oh. It died before I could get Death Wave off. Death Flare, sorry. I don't know why I keep calling it that. I am beside myself. I thought I actually dodged that one. Fuck's sake. Maybe I will enjoy this on a second run through, but holy fuck. That's him, the one controlling the machines. Excuse me? What the fuck? Is that actually 9S? What the hell? I mean, it did say number 9 type S, but... Oh, this track is good. Oh my fucking god. I need to move the cast bar of the enemy somewhere else on my UI so it's like in my fucking face. Instead of not. Oh, Jesus. At least this isn't Shimyu EX where ignoring the cast bar kills you. Do not focus target each boss. That's better. Conspicuous place. Fuck. Wait, what? Oh my... That was super delayed and still hit me. Oh my god. Like, I guess I'm just still not used to this game's signaling, but like, there seems to be not a lot of distinction between the, the skills that will hit an area after some time, and skills that if you are in the lit up area at the end of the time, you will get hit. Let me... I don't know why that wasn't... That didn't even go off. What the fuck? My god. Yep. Yep. Okay, right. I understand that now. The first ball. Do you not focus target each boss? That's probably a better thing to put in a conscious place. As in an action to focus, like, the main boss, or having, like, a bar up for a focused target? Oh my god, 9S is dead again. Nope. Triple triad cards in this? I don't know what those are, but you know what? There's a focused target HUD element that shows a condensed HP bar words. Condensed HP buff cast bar. It's particularly useful as an ambient interface in certain fights because it might be visible even when you can't target the boss to see that cast bar. That definitely sounds pretty handy. Oh, I think everything's been rolled on. What's up? Oh. Wrecked, shithead. Is that actually 9S? Because... actual fuck is going on? There may be others lying in wait. We should withdraw. I mean, it's kind of redundant to say that music is top-notch, because it's... well, that last track was not pulled straight from Nier Automata, that was a new arrangement, but... yeah. Alright, so what the fuck just happened? She just collapsed. 1 minute she was walking ahead of us, the next... well, as you see here. After all that, perhaps the greatest shock is that you're still standing. I'm impressed. And a little bit scared. Truly, you're wasted on the petty errands that everyone else puts you up to. Oh, I mean, what can I tell you? Oh, are you feeling better? More importantly, who is that boy in black? How is he controlling the machines? Not a boy, an android. An advanced machine designed in imitation of mankind. Same as me. You're a machine? But that's impossible. It's hard enough to make a fully functioning Ironbeard or a wind-up automaton that bears a passing resemblance to a real person. To create machines that look and act and fight like you two. Oh my god, not this song. Who could possibly have done such a thing? And how? But fine. Let's say for the moment that I believe you. Why would one of these androids want to attack us? Actually, hang on a second. What's the deal with the blindfolds? Is it a plot-relevant design choice in Nier? So far as I remember, it has some symbolic meaning, but I believe it's mostly aesthetic outside of that. I don't know. But he's not the only one out there. Oh god, we have to fight 2B. And if the other androids come looking for these ruins, I can't promise they won't be just as aggressive. Anyone who gets in their way could be in terrible danger. This whole place could be in danger. If they're anything like what we just saw, I don't like our chances. Don't be silly. We have our clever minds. We have loads of explosives. We have an exceptionally violent assistant, and we have an android of our own. Oh, we even have an android of our own. I'm sorry. My systems took too much damage in that battle. I don't think I'll be functional much longer. I can only tell you what you need to do. Deep within the ruins lies the key. Find it. With it, we can stop them. The machines, the androids. With it, you can restore... Restore her to functionality, maybe? What in the hells was that about? Oh ho ho. A very promising discovery is what? So we must persevere. Onward, inward, away. Like, I think there's something regarding, like... I don't know if this is actually true. I'd have to read it again, or I'd have to look into it again. But I think one of the other things that some of the blindfolds provide is like a visor, like a heads-up display sort of thing. But I don't know if that was someone else making a thing about it, or if that was actually like a Yoko Taro thing. Actually, while we're doing this, I'm gonna requeue. No. Just you. I'm gonna continue this quest line for a little bit, at least. I knew that there was something of value in there. And once we get our hands on it, they'll see. They'll all see. Oh, nothing. What? Did you hear something? Because it seemed like all the androids that I've seen are blindfolded. That's correct. Yeah. Real question is, do we pack more explosives this time? Maybe we can fit some in your pack as well. Oh, actually, hold on. We did see 9S get his blindfold blown off. Ooh, okay, maybe my assumption about what's going on here is incorrect then. I don't even know if I should talk about it, because it's like massive fucking spoilers for Automata. Let's just say that shot of 9S falling without his blindfold, where you get, like, a good look at him, could be significant. I mean, that would have been the moment to, yeah, if that was the case. Because that would make all the Nier fans go, oh! But, yeah, they didn't. The real answer is, do we pack more explosive this time? Maybe we can fit some in your pack as well. You are coming along, right? Oh, who am I kidding? I know you wouldn't miss it. I'm sure I won't be given the choice to... How charming that you continue to pretend to care about my opinion. Dialogue choices here are just... all throughout this whole questline, even. Yes, we both know that you're loving this. Absolutely. I'm not being dragged along by every NPC in this conflict. And I have a present for you. Feast your eyes on this. It's a one-of-a-kind recording device. The Portable Archive. You spot anything odd, anything at all, march right up to it and let this collect its data. Then we'll have a nice little set of records to review. I know, we're brilliant. Anyway, find a place for that in your pack, and do take care of what other preparations need doing. Of what other preparations need doing. We'll be ready to go when you are. Oh, so they're straight up just gonna unlock the next wing for me then? Yep. Oh, no, that's a... The Portable Archive is now available under Collection in the Duty section of the main menu. Fill your archive by using it to record data at promising spots within the ruins. Pardon? That's good. Wait, can I look at the other tabs? No? There is no data to display. Why did he have this on him? Okay. I do like how that... Actually, hold on a second. What the fuck did that say? Oh my god, my name is in the fucking way. Can I make my name disappear? Actually, this would be a good time to look at my, focus target bar. There we go. I mean, where do I want to put that? I mean, I guess below the target bar. It's probably fine. Then I need to check keybinds. Targeting. Set focus target is Shift F. Target current focus target is F10. Face target is F. Okay, I'm gonna switch these around, I think. I think I prefer to... Actually, hang on. What's... Yeah, nothing was set to that. Okay. Yeah, so if I... Yeah, so I can change it with Shift F, face it with Control F, and just target it with F. Like, I'm probably more likely gonna target it. immediately than face it, just because of the way I play. Okay, so display headgear, auto. Oh, here we go. Never. I'll just turn that off for a sec. Yep, sweet. You probably just said something like accessing, but yeah, it did. Okay, no worries. That's fine then. Let's just turn that back on. Cool. Anog. Anog won't be kept from the secrets of the ruins a moment longer. An academic dispute. Ready? Trick question. Don't care. Let's go. God damn it. Gotta be careful which way I'm, like, shifting. Oh, we actually just gonna get to straight up explore this area too? Just think, machines equal to man. No, perhaps even greater. If we can find the key, we can figure out how they work. We can fix 2P and then... What the fuck was that? And what? Slow down and use your head. How are we to know that any of what she said was true? Oh, so you'd have us sit on our hands instead of pursuing the untold power that sleeps in these ruins? Twiddle our thumbs while others race ahead and claim the prize? I'm as intrigued as you are, but I would not have us put our blind faith into someone we've only just met, particularly someone making such wild claims. Were we to bring this key to her, there's no telling what she might do with it. If you want to be a coward, be my guest. I'll be boldly forging a path forward as, if you recall, we planned to do. And if we can secure 2P's continued assistance, all the better. What about you? You can either dive into the great unknown with me, or stick in one toe at a time like a beardless baby. I mean, again, I'm just not going to be given a choice. Oh. Okay, well, hold on a second. There's a thing for me to click on. Unidentified expedition log 1 archived. Ah, that'll be... Is there a shortcut for that? No, not yet. Copied factory. Survey of local terrain continues. Ecosystem in this area appears to have adapted to extended drought. Dry climate conditions must have been present for some time. Investigation of a murky spring did reveal aquatic life, though of an unusual sort. Actually, hold on a second. Can I see what... Oh no, the other tabs only have symbols, not names. Don't fret about Konog. He'll see that I'm right and come crawling back eventually. There's so much that we could learn here about these ruins, living machines, and 2P is the best source of information we've got. We need to seize this opportunity while we can. So, are you coming or what? Oh, I get to choose. Interesting. Well, I mean... We did clear out the place, so we could just go rushing in, but... There's no point in arguing further. She's immune to reason when she gets like this. I'm happy to continue investigating. Of course I am. That's why we've gone to all of this trouble. But we need to be careful as to how we go about it, especially where 2P is concerned. I don't trust her. At least not yet. Even should we find this key, we ought to be discreet as possible about sharing our plans and information. Don't you agree? Yeah. Should you give your support to Konog's approach, Anog's path will no longer be available to you. Please note, however, that your choice will not affect the rewards and challenges to come. Okay, so... So the difference is purely who you side with. There's like, I'm assuming there's probably like a slight story variation to it, but like the core is still the same. Would that be accurate-ish? Yeah, fuck it. Indeed, I knew you'd have sense to listen to me. Now, let's get started, shall we? Just pick the potato that you think is less annoying. Well, I mean, that's definitely Konog, then. They at least seem like they've got a bit of a head on their shoulders. Or a bit more brains. Fight Expedition Log 2 archived. Do like that I can still look around. 2. Survey of local terrain continues. Current location is particularly verdant, likely owing to the plethora of freshwater springs. Peculiar that 2 so markedly distinct biomes should exist in such proximity. And now we're just straight up playing the overworld music from Nier. Actually, no, this is the overworld music. This is, shit. There is an area of the game that plays this, but I don't know where it is. It's been so long since I played Automata. I remember a lot of the broad strokes, but where certain music plays in the overworld is definitely one of those things that I think has slipped my mind over the years. Nothing to go. I don't like relying on this place's internal mechanisms, particularly to dangle me over a gaping chasm. It seems we have little choice. Maybe if I close my eyes. Whee! Oh, Anog's just not here. Interesting. Before we proceed, we should decide upon what to do in the event that we become lost in this maze of a place. These teleportation devices should serve. If you can't find your way back to me, use one to return to the entrance immediately. I'll meet you there. Got it? I hate to lose our muscle because you wandered off and fell into a pit somewhere. Now, you're free to take a look around. If you find anything noteworthy, bring it to me. Is it at the beginning of the game? It might actually be the first level when you're in a similar looking factory. There's nothing over here. Ooh, there's one. Oh. Oh boy, here we go. Please don't someone drop out. That would be so fucking annoying at this point. Message to zone 1. Broken Kick'em Bob? Excuse me? It's time.
For my people, for our world, I will strike you down. This battle shall be our last.
Oh my god, what? Oh, someone left. Oh, okay. Oh, I was gonna say, what the fuck just happened? That's actually really neat that they pull you out of the encounter if that happens, because that would just literally kill you. This sucks. Manufactured coin. Dented artifact collected from a copied factory. Oh. Can't redeem it while I'm sitting. Oh my... Excuse me? Oh, there we go. So organized.
This battle shall be our last. gone! Spawn of shadow! Darkness must be destroyed!
What? Okay.
Gleaming steel! Light my path!
Fire equals standstill, frost equals move. Oh, okay. Alright. Gotcha. Whoa. Does that res me? Because that would be funny. Someone failed that, didn't they? Fuck, I hit fucking walk again, didn't I? Oh no. What fucking button did I... Oh. Oh no, fuck me, I did it again!
This battle shall be our last.
Fuck me. What? Why didn't that... Okay, that's gonna give me time to look for it. What the fuck did I... I can't believe that it asked you to fucking button mash, and then it would actually make you... Oh, I hit that. Fuck off. Oh, maybe it was one of the ones that I,
Be gone! Spawn of shadow! Darkness must be destroyed! Gleaming steel! Light my path!
Fine, I'm just gonna mash my goddamn movement buttons. No, wrong way. I ended up changing it. Because I changed around a lot of the keybinds. I play on controller my first time through this fight. I thought you could only mash with one button. Yeah, I thought so too for all of those, but then it became obvious that you can. I just can't believe that, like, if you hit, like, some system buttons, then it's gonna fucking peg you for that. Actually, I could probably hit the number buttons as well, because that's not gonna do much either. Yeah, just split fingers your keyboard controller, yeah. Clutch the crystal of Azim to your breast and wish upon it with all your heart.
You! It cannot be!
Oh! Wait!
Warriors of light!
Wait a minute!
I am salvation given form. Mankind's first hero and his final hope. For victory, I render up my all. Your demise will be our salvation.
Excuse me? 4 limit break bars? That's cheating, sir.
You still stand. Very well. Begone, spawn of shadow! Darkness must be destroyed!
Oh. Oh, right, no, that was pause. Yep. That was dumb. I didn't need to use that. Jesus.
My soul knows no surrender. Hope, grant me strength.
What just happened? Also, why did they res the DPS instead of the... Oh no, the heal's up. He turns a healer, a tank, and damage dealer. So did I just get clipped by 2 and I didn't see the second one? Oh, that was probably a bad time to get up, wasn't it? Oh dear.
Gleaming steel, like my power.
I mean, there wasn't an... I don't think there was an indication of how wide that was going to be, so... God damn it.
Be gone, spawn of shadow.
Can't wait to get immediately nuked by something here. I don't know why I just did that.
No, not yet. Darkness must be destroyed.
Oh, I got fucking... Wait, when did the blizzard come in? Oh my god. In EX, it doesn't even mark anyone, you just... he just cones a tank healer and damage dealer without telling. Oh my god. Like, I get it more in an EX sense, right?
I
But...
cannot fail.
Fuck.
I will not.
Like, that's kind of the deal, but... Okay, so I wasn't stupid for thinking that, like, didn't go off or something. Fuck, that was confusing. That was disappointing. But I guess the fights are getting complicated enough and that, like, I'm just gonna be dying in shit now. I have to come to terms with that.
Fool.
Sure.
You've achieved nothing. I am immortal, yet I will never surrender.
Elidibus, so fixated were you on my memories of the future, you failed to heed the lessons of the past.
Oh boy.
Your obsession blinded you to the true nature of this tower, this beacon of hope for mankind. Created to serve as a reservoir for the limitless energy of the heavens. To harness and bind the boundless, not unlike white auracite. Your ill-begotten power, obtained by exploiting that which is best in us. I shall have it. Your soul and all!
What is he doing, though? That's bad.
This. Yes. I would become him. I would save everyone. This, I believed. Yet still they cried out in rage and despair. Divided over the fate of the star. A rare occurrence, always fleeting. But not this time. Not this time. Reconciliation. Elizabeth. I was needed. I withdrew myself from Zodiac. For them. My people. My brothers. My friends. Stay strong. Keep the faith. At duty's end, we will meet again. We will. We will. The rains have ceased, and we have been graced with another beautiful day. But you are not here to see it.
God damn it, Graha!
I concede I may have overexerted myself.
Explicitly told you not to.
Steady now and listen. I told you before that I had a plan, and that when all is said and done, I would ask a favor of you. We have averted the 8th Umbral Calamity. Found a way for everyone to return to the source. And, last but not least, we have secured the future of all the people of Norvrand. We have won, my friend. So, I hope you'll forgive me this moment of selfishness, and while I wouldn't want you to feel obliged, promise me you'll take me on your next adventure. A journey. Together. That's all I ask.
Could have asked me earlier.
If I were to tell you that this isn't the end, that we will meet again, would you believe me? thank you. My friend, with you, my mind and memories shall travel to the ends of the world and beyond. But in this place shall my body stand immovable. May it serve as an undying promise, not only to those who look to me for leadership, but to any soul who has known despair, that hope is everlasting.
So you're not going to use the spirit vessel, or you just wanted to pose up before you fucking passed?
There, the Exarch would remain, keeping his silent vigil. When the Scions were not released from his summoning spell, we proceeded with the plan to return them to the Source. The Warrior of Darkness, however, retained his ability to traverse the two worlds at will. And in time, the Crystal Tower became a symbol of his link to the First, and of hope.
Okay. So before we move on, I should probably catch up with stuff from the chat. No, you're just not used to stored delayed mechanics yet. I mean, I guess so. I think that's the first time I'd ever seen it, too, which, like, yeah. Honestly, a bunch of in-game fights end up like that. You just die until you learn the mechanic. Yeah, which is something, honestly, I do appreciate about this game. Like, you don't just look up a dungeon journal and understand the fight. And obviously, even then, you need to see it in action. But, like, I think there's a difference between that and, like... I've talked about this before, like, telegraphing things correctly is a big key to learning. And I understand, like, in EX fights, you already fought the original version, now do it, but harder, right? I get that. That makes sense, and that kind of thing fits there. However, in that specific fight, like, the cone, for example, that you can't see, it's a bit rough. Like, you just point out that there are enemies, or there are, party members that are going to be hit, which is fine. But, where's the cone going? Yeah, like, it's not a huge deal. I almost guarantee Lalafels have, like, the corner of it, because he's, like, he's, like, on one knee, and I feel like that's almost a way of, like, making sure that the staff is sitting at a height that anyone could touch it. he raises it higher than they should be able to reach. I guess I'll have to do it with a Lalafell and see what happens. Most DX fights are here on the mechanics but without the telegraphs, and then here are those mechanics again but with an added gimmick. Yeah. Yeah, that makes sense. Sad trivia time, the crystals he was holding they're Laha Breas and Igor Holmes. Yeah. Like, okay, so there were a couple of things that happened during that I was like, wait, what? Particularly the bit where who I assume was, Hythlodius, walking away doing the Emmet fucking hand wave, and I'm like, excuse me? Also, you remember when Elidibus met with you, where he stabbed Graha? It's because he subconsciously recognized you, Shepherd of the Stars. Oh, yeah, like, I thought there was something going on. Like, something I didn't really talk about that, like, kind of, occurred to me afterward, was that if he is, in fact, like, a primal, it would make sense that he's kind of, like... And you even saw it towards the end where he almost seemed like he was just unraveling. That he was being guided more by unconscious desire than his own thought process. Which, yeah, explains why he just turned up before he tried to stab Graha. But there was a line that Elidibus spoke before he got absorbed into the Crystal Tower. He said something along the lines of... I say, as if I can't just review the text log. The rains have ceased and we have been graced with another beautiful day, but you are not here to see it. That line has been said before, but I can't remember where, and I can't remember if it was specifically referring to the people that were sacrificed to become Zodiac. Like, I think that's where it originated, or the first time I heard it, rather, but... yeah, I can't remember off the top of my head. Am I alright? I should be the one asking you. But yes, I'm fine. Thank you. We all are. The people are fine, the city's fine, and the star showers have stopped. It's almost as if we'd gone back to the peaceful days that followed the knight's return. Almost. Nothing unsaid. Stolla's eyes seem to be staring into your very soul. Aldine, if you're ready, would you recount to us how the day unfolded? Sure. We ran up there, I summoned people myself. Guess that kind of tracks since I'm a summoner, but... not quite the same method. So you reached out to Elidibus at the last, and his heart was moved. I'm sure I did the right thing, and it changed nothing. I only did as you asked. Perhaps not. Ultimately, you had no choice but to strike him down. But the important thing is this. Though violence proved unavoidable, you did at least come to understand your foe. And in knowing his hopes and dreams, do we best remember him and his legacy. So long as they remain unforgotten, the love he and his brethren bore for one another and the star may yet be rewarded. You said that an ancient came to your aid, but how is that possible? A gift from Emmet Selk. We knew of Elidibus's plight. Foreseeing his own death, he made provisions to bring Elidibus's suffering to an end, lest his friend be left to continue the struggle alone. Or so I widely speculate. It is unlikely we will ever know the truth. Oh, okay, so like... Emmett created the entire city and had, like, a backup plan in case he died, which involved him giving us the ability, more or less, to defeat Elidibus. And in his final... and, like, I guess, just as kind of an indication that Emmett was ultimately involved in all of that, who we presume is Hythlodaeus, like, walks away, like, you know, waving his hand. Which is funny, because I was gonna hypothesize that, like, Hythlodaeus is actually, like, the Forgotten 14th member. And the reason he's not called a Zem is because Hythlodaeus might actually just be his name. Well, which I guess could still be the case, because it could just be a case of Emmett, like, in his after death plan's final moments, just kind of giving an indication that, yep, it was me, go on. As opposed to Hythlodaeus actually being him, which I guess is also a possibility, because again, Emmett Selk is just a title. The best we can do is to remember the events, or to remember events as they happened, no more and no less. As the Romkin so rightly put it, history is learned, not lived. Ah, there you all are. Lena. Oh no. Yay, you didn't die. My friend, we were given to understand thou wert injured. Shouldst thou not be abed? Lie down at a time like this. Don't be absurd. It would have come sooner had the guards not made such a fuss. What the fuck is wrong with my chair? Now, tell me what's happened. Where is the Exarch? So I think he poured his soul into the spirit vessel. It was kind of unclear what he did in the moments before his body was consumed. I would presume, given the purpose, that that's basically what he did, but there seemed to be a moment where he still looked up afterward, and it was kind of... obviously a nice moment, but the order of events may not have made sense in that case. I see. Aldine, will you show me his spirit vessel? Oh, I guess we're gonna directly address that now, then. Yes, both his soul and memories seem intact. Good. Unlike the others, his ether was not highly changed, and so it did not seem necessary to employ a familiar for the imbuing. But I needed to be certain all the same. Oh, what a relief. Then 'tis but a question of restoring his soul unto his flesh. And so thou didst lately tell me. The success of this process resteth on no more than our friend's soul recognizing his flesh as its own. Given his apparent desire to return to the source with Aldine, one would think his soul would be only happy to be home, no? Surely it wouldn't balk at the relative newness of its accommodation. So one would hope, but none can speak for the Exarch's heart of hearts, and he can no longer speak for himself. Furthermore, though I have drawn upon all of my not inconsiderable experience to predict the outcome, the fact remains that there is no direct precedent for what we are attempting. Will his body accept his soul? Will his essence blend properly? Will he awaken whole of mind? Any number of things could go awry. Assuming I have succeeded in tempering your expectations, I should probably add that I did ask the Exarch if he still wished to return to the source in full knowledge of the risks. Simple enough answer, one would think, warranting a single-word reply. Yet the answer I received was rather longer than that. Almost comically so, in fact. Regardless, out of respect for the man, I shall attempt to recite it, with a certain amount of poetic license. As I grew older, the burdens I carried became ever more numerous, burdens which weighed upon my hopes, burying them deep within my breast, so deep that I couldn't be certain they were still there. But when I look around me, I'm reminded that no matter how deeply buried they may be, our hopes never truly disappear. No, they are always with us, guiding us, driving us. I see it in Vorthri, who sought to vindicate his existence by creating his paradise. I see it in Ranjit, who forsook his life's cause in order to protect that which he held most dear. I see it in the people who choose to struggle rather than surrender to despair. And though our struggles may differ greatly, since the beginning of time, they have all shared that one common thread: hope. We struggle because we have hope, and when the time comes, I too will embrace mine. I will follow my heart, regardless of the risks. And I will live with all my being, as befits one who has been granted a second chance. There, I told you it was long, unspeakably sentimental to boot. One would think that the outpourings of a dewy-eyed boy, not the old man the Exarch seems to believe he is. I mean, really, he's scarcely been alive as long as I've been in hiding. I dare say he's blushing in his vessel. Speaking of which, we should make ready for our journey. Time remains of the essence, after all. Needless to say, once we leave, there is no guarantee that we can return. If anyone has unfinished business, now is the time to see to it. I must pay a visit to Slitherbough. Let us reconvene here anon. There remain some few matters which require mine attention in Ilmeg. May I leave Thancred in thy care, child? I've been meaning to get some flowers for Minfilia. I thought you might help me choose them, and then we could go to Nabatharang together one last time. A fine suggestion. Lead on. It's back to Yulmore for me. Amongst other things, I owe the mayor an apology about his airship. I assume you have places of your own to be, Alizé? I shall see you later. Well, I mean, the hospital, most like. Or the inn, rather. He's pausing a lot. As you probably guessed, I'm going to pay a visit to the inn at Journey's Head. But I want you to come too. I realize you don't need to say any farewells, but the Exarch does, if only in spirit. So I thought you might bring him along, so to speak. I'm sure he'd love the thought of being lugged about on his hero's back. So let's be off, shall we? I can't wait to see how Holric's doing. So when did I get into that fight? It was around 8:30, wasn't it? That was 45 minutes. Like, yeah, there was no way I was doing that last night. Like, it really sucks that I didn't, because I had like 12 or so people watching. But yeah, it just couldn't happen. Holric. Holric! Oh god, don't tell me he's wandered off again. Quickly, Aldine, we have to find him. Oh, Alizé. I didn't see you there. If you're looking for Holric, he's gone for a walk with one of the others. They were planning to visit the graveyard, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, fuck me. Oh, well, that's a relief. Shall we adjourn to the graveyard, then? Oh, this place has different music now. There he is. I was afraid he'd wandered off again. Oh no, there's no need to worry. Ulrich's safe and well. He's been showing good progress and likes to go for walks of late. Though his steps usually bring him to this particular spot. Oh, I wasn't aware he had family here. He doesn't. It's Tesleen. Her sword, that is. We buried it here in her honor. So he remembers. What brings you back so soon? Out of interest. I didn't think the next round of treatments was due yet. No, it isn't. Look, I realize this is sudden, but I've come to say goodbye. It's time for me to return home. But rest assured the treatments will continue. Becklug will come to oversee them in my stead. I see. You did mention that you and your friends were searching for a way home. Needless to say, we'll be sorry to see you go, but I know everyone will be happy for you. Truly. Happy and grateful. You've done so much for us, achieved what none of us dared hope was possible. And we'll see to it that your good work continues, and that no more poor souls are buried here before their time. So rest easy, and take care. We wish you every happiness. Thank you. I will miss you all. But it isn't time to say our farewells quite yet. So if there are any tasks that need doing, hunting beasts, fetching water and what have you, just say the word. I mean to make use of every last moment here. After all, the time left to you is precious. That's right, Ulrich. That's exactly right. Those words will guide you true, so never forget them. And neither will I. She was like crying in the last few frames there. You're not doing that anymore. What? I'm not crying. Just have sand in my eye, that's all. As I mentioned, I mean to stay here as long as possible. In the meantime, perhaps you could go and look in on the others. Alphino, for instance. If anyone is crying, it'll be him. Okay. Alright, Alice A. What? Oh, right, that's not the ticket. Yeah. I gotta stop drinking with that hand. It's weird, like, if I keep my arm in any given position, it's fine. It happens to be, like, movements, like, moving in specific directions hurts, but keeping it there doesn't. I don't know what the fuck is up with my shoulder. Like, I really hope it's not some, like, I'm hoping it's a muscle issue and not something to do with, like, words.
Oh, Alpha, no.
Shoulder bones. Well, I mean, I guess there would be tears.
Please, Lady Chai, dry your eyes.
The thought of never seeing you again is more than my poor heart can bear.
Oh, it's you. As you can see, Alphino has broken the news. I don't know how to console her. She thinks we'll be lost without him.
Certainly well loved. Make sure you leave nothing unsaid. Picture paints 1,000 words. Ah. That's the quest title. so naturally I have to say that.
Indeed, my friend. Nothing unsaid. Lady Chai, I have a confession to make.
Huh?
On the day we ousted Lord Vorthree, when I revealed the truth of his tyranny and your complicity in his crimes, I did so with great trepidation. Not out of fear that you wouldn't listen, but that you might never recover. There was a time when I too, in my hubris, believed myself worthy to lord it over others. And when the lie was laid bare, when I was forced to confront the cost, the lives lost, it all but destroyed me. To awaken from a naive dream to so harsh a reality, I would have understood had you all surrendered to despair. But you didn't surrender. Far from it. You picked yourselves up and rose to the challenge. You found a path forward and the strength to walk it, and to keep walking it, day after day. But what struck me is how much faster you found it than I did.
Really? That felt pretty slow to me. But rest assured, we'll make Yulmore into a nation anyone would be proud to call home. Eventually. You can still come and go as you please, I believe. When we have good tidings to report, I may trouble you to be their bearer. There may also be less than good tidings, in which event I hope I can trouble you for your counsel.
I should be honored to provide it, Master Chai.
Oh, Alphino. I know you aren't one to sit still, but do remember to take your ease from time to time. And no matter where you are, remember that there are people here who are praying for your health and happiness. Our brave and gentle artist. You have our love, now and always.
And you mine. Please take care.
Loading. It's a strange feeling, Aldine, to stand in the company of our friends, knowing that I will never see them again. I struggle to reconcile them in my mind. But this I know. I shall cherish my memories of Northrand, of every soul I met here, for the rest of my days. And I shall look forward to your tales of their endeavors. While we're still not done, his business concluded, Alphino turns his attention to yours. Forgive me, I realize now that I never asked you what business brought you here. Can I be of assistance? Alize made me check if you were crying or not. Alize said that, did she? Well, as you can see, I am quite alright now. Unlike her, by the sound of it. Perhaps you might consider visiting Urianger next? Given his conversance with the idiosyncrasies of the Fey folk, I doubt it will be an issue, but a small part of me worries that they may not relinquish him willingly. That's a fair concern. As such, I would feel better if you were to look in on our friend, assuming you have the time, of course. Oh, we're really gonna do like a round trip of everywhere, aren't we? Honestly, kind of sad we didn't learn more about this place before the flood and whatever, and the Fae kind of taking over after everyone had gone. I mean, it's possible that we ourselves come back here, like... Which I probably know at least, like, a little bit might actually be the case, because I know that, Reen is in the, key art for the next patch, so... Huh. Then I should have the pleasure of welcoming a guest, even as my own occupation draweth to a close. What bringeth thee hither, my friend? Making sure you're not getting trapped by the Fae. So thou wouldst grant the Exarch a final tour of the realm, with which hath been his home these 100 years. A noble gesture. As for Master Alphinaud's concerns, thou mayest rest assured that all is well here. Far from detaining me, our Fae friends have agreed to assist in the transportation of these tomes unto the Cabinet of Curiosity. Naught more remaineth to be done. Regardless, 'tis well that thou didst come, for I have been meaning to show something to thee. An object I chanced to find after thy victory over Elidibus. Oh? Though it hath lost its radiance, 'tis unmistakably a crystal of light, one that did, in all likelihood, once belong to Ardbert. Having been interred with his body, it would have remained upon his person after his possession by Elidibus. And when his mortal form was, forgive mine indelicacy, consumed by thy foe to fuel his transformation, I posit that the crystal did tumble free. Save that which doth abide in thee, it is all that remaineth of our friend. And if thou art willing, I would have thee delivered unto Seto. I can think of no worthier recipient than he, and no more fitting a bearer than thee. As ever, thou wilt find the Amaro in Wallachdorf. My friend, my thanks, Aldine. Is that in my inventory now? It is. Crystal of Light believed to have been belonged to Ardbert. Though it has lost its radiance, you would swear that a faint light still shines at its core, as if to remind you that hope never dies. That's a stalactite. It is kind of cool to, like, do one last tour of this place, especially because I do have flying. I could just fly over the areas again and take them in, because they're great. I don't have any other meaningful descriptors of that, unfortunately. Nice, Seto. Ah, full glad am I to see you safe and well. Rumors spoke of strange spectral foes bent on your destruction. But with the sky returned to normal, I assume all is well again. So to what do I owe the pleasure of this visit? I have a gift.
Is that Ardbert's crystal?
I'm glad we get to hear you talk one last time.
So it is. It has changed, but I would know it anywhere. However, did you come by it?
Oof. Well...
Then, even in death, his enemies found a way to profit from his sacrifice. Oh, it grieves me to think of his body being used for evil ends. But, thanks to you, his honor is restored, and he may finally find peace. No words can express my gratitude. I will keep this crystal safe to the end of my days. Rest easy, my friend. You have earned it. Pardon? Very well. How can this be?
Seto, my old friend. You've grown.
Oh, so I can literally do that?
Oh, Artbert, how I've missed you. I'm sorry I couldn't keep you safe, or even console you. Had I only learned to speak sooner, I would have told you how much you meant to me, how much I cared.
Oh, so this is like not actually happening.
I knew. I always knew.
Or rather, I'm not being involved in this. It's just kind of a second sense sort of thing.
But I'm happy to hear it nonetheless. Thank you, Seto. My partner in crime.
Because, I mean, we have spoken with his voice before, so, like...
I see. His journey continues. Then I will not yet bid him rest. With you, he may look forward to many more adventures.
And, like, to be fair, I'm not doing that because of, ooh, nitpicking. I'm just kind of like, huh, is this actually a thing, or is this just narratively here? Like, ultimately, it doesn't fucking matter, because this is a good send-off to... those two. Well, their relationship, because we're kind of moving on.
It has been a while since last I flew. Perhaps I too will go on a little adventure? Ride the winds, seek the horizon? Yes, I think perhaps I will.
Also, it just occurs... It occurs to me now. We never really found out what was going on in the Empty, despite Reen and Thancred looking into it. And now, like, it's very clear that Thancred and everyone else is leaving, with potentially no way back. I'm sure that won't come up in the future. Narrative time bubble. I meant more like that was a thing that's unresolved. Like, they were looking for something there. We don't know what. Oh, you missed the side quest for it. Oh, fuck. Okay. Shit. Does that, like, unlock a dungeon or something? Like... Never mind, then. When you do the quests for that, it's assumed to take place before this. Okay, no, whoa, sure, that's fine. I didn't know that was a side quest, so, like... I get narrative time bubble thing, but I thought that was going to be an MSQ thing. I actually didn't think that was going to be a side quest. It's for the 8-man raid. Oh, of course, yeah. Ah, thou art returned. Tell me, how did Seto receive thine offering? Very well. Remarkable. It was fated that thou shouldst be the one to undertake this task, I think. As Ardbert liveth on in thee, so too shall he and his comrades live on in the hearts of the people of Norvrend. And their tale, now rightly told, shall inspire new warriors of light for generations to come. Riange regards you with a gentle smile. Now, assuming thou intendest to continue thy tour, might I suggest Slitherbow as thy next destination? Yeah, I'm sure Y'shtola will need help in consoling, man whose name I have forgotten for some reason. The task of tidying up one's abode is seldom light work, yet I suspect Y'shtola's is heavier than most. Suffice it to say, a pair of helping hands might not go amiss. No, they probably wouldn't. Tetsuya Nomura is the guest dev for the full party raid series this X-Pack. Interesting. I mean, fuck. I mean, listen. Clearly I'm getting to the end of the current content, and there's going to be a live letter about the expansion, which is not the same thing as going to be the whatever's going to be in 5.5. Because I'm assuming there is one. I think there's been a 0.5 in all of them so far. So I have time to go back and do that stuff. Whether I'll dedicate as much time as I have in the past to this, or like I had for this, is another question, but... What is this? Have you come to spy on me? No, I came to help, thank you. Does Ariange truly think me so slovenly? The nerve. Loath as I am to disappoint, I put my affairs in order some time ago. I've even bade my farewells. To everyone save Runar, that is. He's nowhere to be seen. Oh boy. I get to do a lot of grinding next week. Blue Mage update. Oh, nice. There's an announcement showcase for ostensibly the expansion and also a live letter for 5.5 that day. Oh. I didn't know that was on the same day.
Master Matoya.
Lots of info coming. Yeah, exactly, which is why I wanted to get this done
For too
ASAP.
long, I have remained silent.
Oh,
but
no.
no longer. I could not bear it if you were to leave. Please, stay. I beg of you.
Runar, please.
She will literally die. I know we haven't spelt that out for anyone,
I jest, at least in part. What I came to say is this.
Okay, well, good.
Thank you. Without your wisdom, your strength, and your kindness to guide us, our people would still be lost. We will never forget you, Master Matoya. Wherever your journeys may take you, you will always be in our hearts.
And you in mine. Remember that your people's journey, that our people's journey is yet ongoing. Your lives will change, and so too will your dreams. Yet come what may, you need not forsake your time-honored traditions, nor less your beliefs. But neither should you be beholden to them. For it was with curiosity and courage that the Knights Blessed first triumphed over adversity. New knowledge and new wisdom are ever worthy of pursuit.
Indeed they are. And so, until we return to the Sunless Sea, We shall endeavor to live our lives to the fullest.
That is well. But however great your strides, there may yet come a day when the challenges you face cannot be surmounted alone. On such a day...
On such a day.
You may call on me. Since a means to travel between worlds exists, you can be sure I will find a way to employ it. And there remain so many mysteries here that want for solving.
Master Matoya!
Oh, here it comes.
Runehar, really?
Honestly, he's a boy in the body of a man. Anyway, it is time we headed back to the Crystarium, shall we? No? You still have to take the Exarch to Nabatha Ring? I see. Very well. You can look in on Thancred while you're about it. His will be a difficult farewell, and I'm sure he would appreciate your support. The path goes through Twine. If you wait there, you are like to meet him on his way back, if not before. Okay, I guess I'll go to Twine instead. Honestly, I thought we'd be going down to, where the Wall of Light divides. Oh, lovely. Heat waves. Good afternoon, friends. Hey? You too? What is this, my bloody name day? I assume Thancred came past then. I see. Yes, Thancred was here, and Reen too. They said they wanted to go to Nabatha Ring, so we gave them the use of the trolley. That's right, the old girl's up and running again. But we didn't just put her back together, mind you. No, with a little bit of help from Master Chai, we made her faster. And stronger. Oh yes, the future of trolleys is looking brighter than ever. Whisper it, but I reckon it might be time to reach for the stars with a trolley to dwarf all trolleys. What is it with you and wanting to make gigantic trolleys? Fucking... If you ask me, we'd be better off making them smaller. That way they can fit in narrow shafts. But that's genius! Why didn't I think of that? Why indeed? Enough. You can daydream in your own time. In case you've forgotten, our priority is to have more working trolleys. That's why we turned to China's, by the way. Not to make the one trolley we've got go faster. We needed help getting a few Talus back in working order, see? We were out testing them when your airship came down, as a matter of fact. You seem to have a habit of crashing things. Listen... We're back. Thanks for the loan of the trolley. Oh. Aldine? What are you doing here? Don't tell me the others are waiting for us. That's a relief. At any rate, we've done what we came to do, which means I'm ready to leave. Or as ready as I'll ever be. Not to pry, but what's going on? You off somewhere? You could say that. I will die if I do not return to my world. So you're heading home. Just a simple miner and don't know much about this world-traversing business. Oh, we actually went into detail about that. But the young lady here should be looked after, will she? I'll be fine, thank you. I have a place to stay at the Crystarium and don't want for anything. Besides which, I have no shortage of friends I can turn to. Friends like you lot. So please don't worry. I'll be fine. Really. If you say so. It being a matter of life and death, I suppose you have to leave. But I, for one, would still be torn. Choice were mine, I'm not sure I could bear to be parted from my family. No, but it's for the best. Rena's chosen to walk her path, and she doesn't need me under her feet. Besides, I have my own responsibilities, and I wouldn't be setting a very good example if I neglected them. Perhaps not. Either way, I envy you in your dilemma. Oh, I envy you your dilemma, sorry. Well then, young lady, if there's anything you need, anything at all, you're to call on us. It may surprise you, but we can do more than simply offer you trolley rides. Thank you, Magnus, everyone. Shall we then? If you've nowhere left to visit, we can go back to the Crystarium together. We are going back to the Crystarium now. Oh good, thunderstorms. Oh, it's you. You're probably wondering why I'm not with the others. It's just... I always knew that everyone would leave one day. I always hoped and prayed that we would find a way to send them home. Now that the time has come, I just feel lost. Lost and lonely. I don't want our moments together to be sad. I'm gonna hold myself together, just long enough to say the things that I need to say. I'm not sure I can even do that. You can do it. I believe. Right. Thank you, Arlene. I feel braver already. Go on ahead and join the others. I'll be along after I've taken a few deep breaths. It's in the middle of nowhere. That's probably the quest, isn't it? That's like the biggest nowhere we know of.
That's everyone then. We've all said what we needed to.
Even as we speak, Becklug undertaketh their final inspection of our spirit vessels. When thine own preparations for the journey are complete, thou art to present thyself in the ocular.
Everyone? I want to thank you all, on behalf of the First. You, and Minfilia, and the Exarch. Without each and every one of you guiding us, fighting for us, we wouldn't be standing here now. There wouldn't even be a here. And no words can express our gratitude. We still have a lot to do. Countless trials to overcome. But if it ever seems too much, I'll think of our time together. The happy moments, and the sad. I will remember it all. And it will give me the strength to carry on without you. Because you made me who I am. Minfilia. Reen. To honor these names and these memories, I will stand with all the people of this land and strive for a better tomorrow.
Thancred, I believe the honor of responding should rightfully be thine.
I know better than most how much you've grown, and I have every confidence you'll make your people proud. Gods know I'm proud of you. I always will be. You deserve all the happiness in the world, and more.
Might we also say a few words?
Why, this is just about all of you.
To see you off seemed the least we could do. You risked your all for us, fought for a realm not your own. Before you came, we had never known the beauty of the night sky. Or the joy of your company. Though it saddens us deeply to bid you farewell, it has ever been our way to send off friends with a smile. Wherever your road should lead, we shall pray for your safety. And following your brave example, we shall continue to fight for the Crystarium.
With or without us, you've always taken good care of this city. I don't doubt for a moment you'll continue to do so.
Aye. A more resilient people we have never known. As resilient and enduring as the tower that watches over you.
To the last, we did not question the Exarch about his past. It is only now, when he can no longer tell us, that we believe we know the answer. We have heard what became of him, and what is about to be attempted. All will be well. Of this we are certain. How could it be otherwise, when every soul in the Crystarium is praying for it with all their heart? And so, when our Lord awakens, I bid you give him a message. Tell him he needn't worry about us. That he need no longer hide who he truly is. That he should live his own life to the fullest. And that if he should ever find himself reminiscing on the past with a smile, we shall be smiling with him. Will you tell him this? Thank you. Please look after him for us.
I dare say we have all the good wishes we can carry. Let us be on our way.
Modeled upon no one in particular. No, really. It is kind of funny that people can walk around with a literal spoiler. But, nah. Reflections in crystal. With heart laid bare, Reen appears to be at peace once again. Well, I suppose it's time. Are you ready, Aldine? Alright, let's not keep the others waiting. Does it actually... Hang on. I do need to see something for posterity. Desiring to honor a certain individual with a mammoth likeness, but knowing that it would go against his wishes to do so, the artisans of the crystalline mean came up with the perfect solution. Make a mammoth likeness anyway, but give it a vague name. That makes everything alright, right? Actually, hang on. No, I need to summon it. Because, I mean... Yeah, no, wind up Mistle. There he is. Oh, man. Is it... Okay, I actually, like, honest question, is it considered bad, probably not at this point, I suppose, like 4 patches deep, but I really wish you could interact with it and it would draw up its hood and wind up Exarch. That would be neat. That would honestly be neat. But then again, considering the technical state of this game, I feel like that would require way too much work. Is it actually considered bad taste to run around with this? Because, like... Oh, shit. He actually said something different. Ah, Master Aldine. I have but this moment shown your associates in. Strange to think that I will not have the honor of showing them out again. But I am informed that you yourself may yet return. And look forward to welcoming you on that day, that happy day. Now, if you would care to follow me. Because I imagine if you don't know what's up and you look at that kind of pet a bit too closely, or minion, sorry, if you look at that a bit too closely, then... Ah, there you are. I take it you're ready for the journey? The spirit vessels are primed and our company complete. At a word from you, we shall begin. Several cutscenes will play in sequence. Well... This is pretty much the end of the stream, so we're gonna do this. Upon beginning the soul-imbuing ritual, several cutscenes will play in sequence. Reen hugging Thancred's gunblade. Oh my god, he gave it to her. Shit. Actually, hold on a second. Maybe I'll talk to them just before I do this. If there was ever a time to do it. Thank you, Thancred. I'll treasure it. Since we cannot take our worldly goods with us, I want you to have my gunblade. Use it or sell it. It's all the same to me. As long as it serves you in some way, I will be satisfied. It's not like he can carry it across. Yeah, honestly, like, I was gonna make a joke earlier, but, like, I kind of forgot about it. Where, like, but just before we get to this point, it's like, oh, right, we can't take our worldly possessions. So everyone throws all of their shit into a bag that the Warrior of Light just, like, has to carry. And I'm thinking of this, like, lanky-ass motherfucker being like, oh god, I've got to carry, like, 6 people's gear through the fucking portal. Well, 5, sorry. That would be fucking hilarious. But no, I guess they're just leaving that shit here. Which kind of sucks, but... How many times have we few assembled thus in the storied chamber? Many and more, I think. Were the Exarch standing before us, the scene would be complete. Nay. It would be complete were he standing before us with Emmett Selk smirking in the wings. True. I mean, you could just make multiple trips. Well, I mean, me carrying the vessels is like nothing. Like, I'm thinking more of the weight of everything. Oh, but I guess that's probably what you meant. In the spirit of solidarity, I bid you carry the vessels as if your life depended on it. I mean, of course. I did not expect such a rousing farewell from the people. This is the very thing my spirits needed. Now all that remains is to return to the source. Well, no, we have made Kryl and Tataru worry long enough. Angelo stands ready to work his magic on our souls. Sweet. Alright, time to go. Very good. I shall distribute the vessels at once. I just saw that it put me in the Rising Stones. Or at least I think. It put me in an instance, and that's the only one I can think of that would be relevant to this.
Pray proceed as instructed, beginning with your memories.
The first step is complete, and all appeareth to be in order.
Well, that just leaves our souls, then. We're in your hands, Angelo.
Were their clothes made out of ether? I'm sorry.
It is done! The vessels have received of both their memories and their souls. I hereby entrust them to your care. They belong to you now. Just be sure to guard them well, yes?
This will work, won't it?
Our theories have held thus far, but I make no promises about what is to come. Even the greatest mages in history knew better than to transport a soul across the rift. We, my dear, are in unknown territory. Prepare as we might, we cannot account for all possibilities. And it is in such circumstances that accidents are wont to occur.
Fuck, I really wish I looked at the quest key art again. Because I can't tell if it was the lighting, but there definitely seemed like one of those vessels was still shining red.
Yet miracles do happen, so let us pray and will our friends home.
I won't stop praying until I know they're safe.
All safely stowed away? I do hope so. All that remains then is to step into the mirror. Go now, and safe travels.
did it? Are we?
We're home.
Oh, oh, you're back. You're back. You're all back.
Thank you. My body feels like a sack of potatoes, but otherwise, I've never felt better. That said, I doubt any of us will be fit to travel for some while. May we leave the rest to you?
The vessel beareth our comrade's blood. With it in thy possession, the way will surely open before thee.
What? But you've only just got here.
They can explain, okay, bye.
Tataru, might I trouble you to brew us all a pot of your special tea? Ah, and we may require an extra cup.
Yours is a long road, my friend, and it stretches onto places beyond imagining. With your every step, these grand adventures shall grow more distant and faint. And there may come a day when you forget the faces and voices of those you have met along the way. On that day, I bid you remember this. That no matter how far your journey may take you, you stand where you stand by virtue of the road you walked to get there. For in times of hardship, when you fear you cannot go on, the joy you have known, the pain you have felt, the prayers you have whispered and answered, they shall ever be your strength and your comfort. This I hope, I believe, here at memory's end.
What is it, Alize? Are you all right? Do you still feel under the weather?
Physically, I couldn't be better. Thanks to Kryle's ministrations, I'm already looking forward to our next fight.
Why is she doing that? Just gesticulating with her face in the fucking table.
Seriously? Don't you have anything to say about that?
Oh, they still have their stuff? Like, Alize and Alphina are in their old outfits. Oh, I love you so much, Oriange.
No less impressive than our garments. You've outdone yourself, Tataru.
To give credit where it's due, I had help from a certain fiery pixie who visited me in my dreams. They gave me all the information I needed to get the details just right. For your weapons, though, I needed a lot more help. Thankfully, our favorite heads of state were happy to place their finest craftsmen at my exclusive disposal.
And this is why
And
Tataru...
speaking of the Alliance leaders,
Damn it.
they all expressed their unreserved elation at your safe return, and promise to come and see you in person as soon as they can.
This is why Tataru is the best.
They really needn't have gone to such trouble. But we'll be keeping these gifts all the same. Do pass on our gratitude.
Interesting that they don't give you... Or that they automatically auto... advance this stuff. Or last few cutscenes.
I realise we haven't taken up new martial arts, nor have I ever been one to set much store by appearances. But I can't help feeling a certain lack of, I don't know, personal development.
I quite understand. But as you observed, the others had the more pressing need. Rest assured, our turn will come.
That was a bit pointed.
If I expend any more ether, I swear I will blink out of existence.
Oh, I just had an
I need
awful
a bite to
fucking
eat.
thought. I'm gonna leave that for later.
Tataru, a cup of tea, if you would be so kind. And something sweet.
By Mistress Kryle's exhausted state, may I assume that the ward hath been restored?
Indeed. We succeeded in weaving it anew, albeit at a slightly diminished potency than when I had Becklug's assistance. It is no cause for concern, though. The tower is not easily reached, never mind breached. And even should some few succeed, their presence won't escape my notice.
Excellent. Said duty thus discharged, thou art free to go wheresoever thy fancy taketh thee. Upon which note, hast thou perchance come to a decision? The offer remaineth open.
I was about to joke that we added someone to the party, but no.
Well,
we are.
If you're certain that's what you... I mean, if you think I...
Oh my god, just show his face, damn it.
Right. I accept. Henceforth, I shall count myself a scion of the Seventh Dawn. Grahatir, at your service. When I was a boy, many long years ago, I yearned to stand tall as the heroes of Eld. But, like a fool seeking to pluck the stars from the heavens, my every attempt to reprise their deeds fell short.
Help! Somebody help!
Oh, God.
Hippogriffs! Hippogriffs on the rampage! A giant flock of them! Please, we need help!
I could do with a little rampage myself.
What? Now wait, just a... Here we go again.
I will join the fray when I finished my tea.
Thus did the Avatar of Destruction descend, and in her wake leave naught but tears and ash.
Orionche, I'm right fucking here. Excuse me?
And then, one day, an all but forgotten dream from my youth stood before me, in the flesh. So it was that a new adventure began.
Oh, he is sitting on the Emperor's throne. Weird, I didn't think he was there last time we saw him.
The memory of a dying world's end. Night after night. And I thought it but a tired old dream.
I say, I knew that securing the palace would provide your radiance with depressingly little sport, but that you should fall asleep out of boredom.
Oh, he went... Oh. God damn.
Splendid. Truly splendid. And my own preparations, you will be pleased to hear, proceed apace.
Who the fuck are you?
Oh, yes. They proceed very well indeed. Frighteningly so. And we owe it not least of all to this singularly useful body I chanced to find. With the Populares now all but destroyed, it will be the simplest of tasks to discredit their groundless assertions that I met with a grisly end.
Well, I mean, I know you're Asahi, but who is possessing you?
And as the very much alive Lord of House Brutus, I have a vast fortune at my disposal. Ah, money, 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 the great motivator. There is simply no better way to move men and expedite plans than with its alluring glint. Would you not agree?
This is entering Emmet Selk levels of camp, but...
But wait, were we not acquainted, you and I? Should our familiarity cause you distress, I beg your forgiveness.
Okay, but who else are you?
What did you say your name was?
Oh, a dagger through my heart! That my deepest desire should forever remain unfulfilled, to live unrecognized, to die forgotten. Oh. So it goes. Whatever this flesh may have been before, it serves only as a vessel now.
He's so kabuki. Yeah, really.
And I, faithful Fandaniel, labor only to advance my lord's ambitions.
Fandaniel.
Speaking of which, with the palace in our hands, we may now proceed with the next phase of the plan.
I don't think we've heard that name before.
But how very odd. Despite all our havoc-wreaking, old Elidibus did not deign to appear. Dare I hope that the last of the unsundered is gone? Imagine it! Bound no more by the shackles of mouldering memories of damnable duty, free at last to live for the moment!
Oh, God. How are you putting up with this?
Your radiance. But give the word, and I shall go forth and prepare for you your hunting ground.
That which awaited was a fell beast. Ferocious, ravenous, remorseless. Do as you will. It has been too long, my friend, and insufferably dull in your absence. When you return to me, you will share everything. Every blow will be a story unto itself. Every triumph, every kill. Rest assured, we shall have a fitting stage for our reunion. Oh yes, to reprise that transcendent moment, I will set this world ablaze. And we shall dance before the pyre. The beast shall kindle the flames of the apocalypse. Into its domain shall the hero set forth for the final chapter in the tale of this star.
The final chapter. Ah, you're back. Tell me, Albin, do you think I was excessively familiar earlier in my tone and mannerism? I thought it better to be familiar than formal if we are to be comrades. But now I worry that I may have detracted from the gratitude and respect I harbour for everyone. Perhaps we might consider it a nod to my regrettably less than humble beginnings? Yes, that will do. Being free to live as one pleases, not without its challenges. In a way, it was easier when I had a mission that consumed my every waking moment, provided me with a focus, a constant push in a singular direction. By the way, was casting spells always so draining? I'd quite forgotten what it was like to do it without the tower. I really felt so exhausted. Or hungry. Yet if all I did was bend the bow, I would be of limited use to you and your adventurers, so I shall persevere. Whoever I might have been before, I am now a scion, and an inexperienced scion at that, green initiate, eager to learn how to best contribute to the cause. That he might follow in the footsteps of his inspiration. Grahatir is now available as a trust companion. Hooray. Alright, that's gonna be it for me tonight. Yeah, so the live letter is the 6th for us, Valk. Okay, so there are a couple of things I need to go over. So, Alizé was very pointed about, like, it feels like we haven't had any character development. And, like, a few moments later, I was like, oh, Christ, those two are gonna get caught up in something awful, I can tell. It's like, oh, weird, everyone else has had development, but not us. Isn't that weird? Person watching this cutscene right now? Showcase it thing, not sure what that is in Oz time, but for Japan it's 10:30. That's actually a good question. Where's the English? Actually, no, hold on. Oh, it was in the app. It was in the thing, but not, 5:30 PST. It's like midday for us. Yeah, so we're 2 hours ahead. So it would be midday on the 6th. Okay, so there was one other thing. So I think Wrongway said something about it earlier. I don't remember if we've heard his name in the in-game before this. A few of the Ascians were named before the moon cutscene after 2.0, but I don't remember which ones. Yeah, I remember that too, where everyone was like throwing around names. There were a couple of people who were, if you want something to think about, talk to Oriange. Alright. Where is he? Oh, maybe in Dawn's Respite. But now that I think about it, the only thing more terrifying than one of the Ascians that's, like, really driven and wants to resurrect their own, their people and whatnot, is an unhinged Ascian that is just, fuck it. Let's raise hell, because fuck these people. By thine account, the 14th seat of the convocation was known as Azim. At the title's distinctly familiar ring, mine imagination could not fail but run wild. From Azima, the Warden in Eorzea, to Azim, the Dawnfather, in the far east. In nigh every corner of Heidelland do those deities revered as personifications of the sun share like names. Could they all perhaps trace their origin to the 14th seat? I did muse. Though it may ne'er be proven or otherwise, such a theory, I do believe, lieth firmly within the realm of possibility. The strongly tempered ones are at least easy to predict. Right. Which, you know, is one thing, but for one of them to explicitly be assisting the most powerful being one of the most powerful people with the Echo is as terrifying. Because you don't have someone kind of nudging Xenos into a position where he'll do what they want. You have someone who is perfectly fine enabling Xenos to do whatever the fuck he wants. Yeah. Yeah, that's fucking terrifying. Azima. Or Azema. Was that one of the 12 that could be picked at the beginning of the game? As like your star sign thing? I feel like that was the case, but yeah. Yes, okay, cool. Interesting. Probably gonna go through that list of names after this. Just for a refresher. And Azim is the Al-Ra's sun god. Yeah. Oh, well, I remember, like, Oriange basically laid it out. Yeah, don't worry, I don't forget what happened in the steppe. I think that was, like, my favorite part of Stormblood. Yeah, so that's gonna be it. So to reiterate something I said at the beginning of the stream, I'm actually experiencing a lot of pain in my, like, shoulder, which is unfortunate because I work an office job, and if something like just sitting here streaming is putting me in pain, then that is too. So I'm still planning to stream until the end of 5.4. I'm gonna be getting a mic arm, or accelerating plans to get a mic arm, so that I don't have to have my keyboard in a weird position when streaming something that requires mouse and keyboard. But there is the possibility that I may need to take some time off if that gets worse. So yeah, just a thing to keep in mind. But I will be taking tomorrow off, and I will be streaming more of this on Friday night, around the same time. Bit later in the day, though. I didn't update the schedule today, because I was almost going to not stream today, because I was in that much pain, but I pushed through. So yeah, I'll update that and make sure that's clear. I'll probably give Ace Attorney a miss if I don't... Well, I'm probably not going to beat 5.4 tomorrow. Or, sorry, on Friday. Oh, fuck, I feel like there was one more thing to say. Oh, no, I mean, that's basically the next couple of days in the weekend, so... Yeah, take care of you. Game and Twitch will still be around later. Yeah, exactly. Like, I just need to make sure I take care of myself because, I mean, like a sore knee or something like that, I can obviously, you know, rest off. But like, a sore arm, is a lot harder to work around, unfortunately. Especially when my work exclusively uses that. Yeah. That was the end of 5.3. One more patch to go. And I feel like Xenos is going to be probably next expansion. And one more thought. I remember someone had basically said something along the lines of, yeah, they're starting to drop hints that like there's going to be one more expansion only in 14. Well, I mean, last Tale of the Star, we might go to other realms, who knows? But that was a lot less subtle than I was expecting, to be honest. But yeah, whatever conflict comes up next might be the last, which is a weird thought, but yeah. I feel like I had something else to say in response to that before I started talking, but it's gone. Yeah, and that's everything. So thank you very much for watching live or on the VODs. I really appreciate it. I hope you all have a lovely day, and I hope to see you all next time. They've probably got story planned. Yeah, I'm dropping hints that there's some finality to what's going on. Like I said, we could just go to other planets. Oh, sorry, other universes, but yeah. Yeah, have a good one.